God has brought us through from January up to this day, the first part of November. If we're faithful, He will take us through to the end. All we have to do is keep our hands in His hand. I hope all is well with you and your family. This may come as a mild shock and surprise, but this is part 3, connected to the 2 previous presentations, which had to do with sexuality as presented in the creation story. If we go to the book of Genesis, chapter 1, I want you to listen very carefully to what is said in verse 27, and then I'll show you the poetic structure of that verse. In verse 27, the Bible says, "So God created man in His own image. In the image of God created He him, male and female created He them." We have 3 statements in that verse, and they all say the same thing, with slight variations in the wording. The first statement says, "So God created man in His own image." We have God, we have created, we have image, we have man. The second statement, "In the image of God created He him." We have image, we have God, we have created, we have him. In the third statement, "Male and female created He them." We have He, that's God, created, we have male, we have female, we have them. That's of course Adam and Eve. What I'm trying to show you is that the third statement, "Male and female created He them," is no different from the first one. So God created man in His own image. Image in statement 1 is equivalent to male and female in statement 3. As I said earlier in previous presentations, male and female are a reflection of the character of God. Now, why do I keep stressing male and female as the Bible presents it in creation? Of course, we're celebrating the Sabbath, we're honoring God. And since the creation of man was the high point of creation, we ought to take a close look at mankind, at people. In Genesis 7, when God gives Noah instructions for bringing animals into the ark, in verse 3 he says, "Of fowls also of the air by sevens, the male and the female." Now, listen to this. "To keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth." To keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth. Seed simply means life. To prolong, to preserve the species. This can only be done between male and female, not male and male or female and female. Let me tell you again the reason why God told Noah, bring male and female. 2 males cannot produce life. 2 females cannot produce life. But the image of God is an image that produces life. And so God made mankind with a capacity, directed by Him of course, to produce life. Only male and female can do that. And so when God made Adam and Eve, He made 1 male, He made 1 female. This is important to God, and it must be important to us. We're told that in Genesis 1. We're told in Genesis 5, when we're introduced to the patriarchs that lived from Adam down to Noah. My listening friend, let me repeat what I told you last week. Do not allow the popular positions in the earth to direct how you view the Bible. Let the Bible tell you how to view popular perceptions and popular positions in the world. Male and female as a sexual union, as a romantic union, this is God's arrangement. Not 2 men or 2 women. Why male and female? To preserve seed, to preserve life, to produce life under the direction of God. 2 men can't do it. 2 women can't do it. Male and female is God's arrangement. Let it be your arrangement and your position. May the Lord bless you, my dear friend, as you renew your trust in God, as you look at the Creator and you realize that His arrangement is the best arrangement and no improvement can be made to it. Happy Sabbath. God bless you and doubly bless your children.